to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwashindara Layemi, and I'm a Nigerian YouTuber. I came from Lagos, Nigeria. I talk about career, faith, relationship, and lifestyle. And welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time, welcome. And if you are a constant visitor, don't like constant visitor, if you're a subscriber already, thank you for always watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of this community. I love you, trust me. You don't have an idea of how much I owe you guys with I esteem. So as you must have seen the title of this little discussion or chit chat, this video is just going to be me pouring out my mind from real life experiences. Trust me, it's not going to be what maybe I've read or what I've heard someone say. Maybe what I've heard someone say at some point, but what I've passed through and how I was able to come out of it. So I'm going to be talking about dealing with disappointments. Yes. So at every point in our life, I know that this resonates with everybody, because at every point in your life, you'll have been disappointed. Maybe you had this expectation, you had this goal, you wanted to smash, and then it wasn't coming through, or something happened, you're in a relationship, and then you had to separate ways. You had this deal you wanted to secure, and then it didn't go as people will always be disappointed. Disappointment comes every day. So now you're disappointed already. Deal has been done. It has happened already. What do? A lot of times people just sit down, wallow in their pain, and they just want to just sit and say, okay, especially for something that you really put your mind to, and like, this thing, we got to get it. For example, maybe you wanted to get a particular job and you already you put in everything, and then you're not getting the job, or maybe you studied hard for an exam, and then at the end of the day you still failed. Disappointments, failure at any particular kind of thing can really be certain. The first thing I like to say, accept that it has happened. See, a lot of times the major problem is that we don't accept, and there's this cliche that once you accept that you have a problem, you've gone ahead of, you start solving that problem. So acceptance is not as easy as that. It's obvious, it's glaring that you fail, but some people still sit down. Just like maybe you failed an exam, you will still, some people still go back and open the book and say, you know what, I was sure of what I wrote, this was what I answered. It keeps going like all in a circle. You're still depending or sitting down to still think about that particular thing that happened. Meanwhile, you're supposed to just accept that yes, it has happened. What is the way forward? So accept that it has happened and begin to think of the way forward. Think of what to do. Now, if you accept that it happened, if you're going to cry, let out your emotions. I don't know when people say, okay, you don't have to let go of your emotions. You had a breakup and it's really painful. Cry. If you need to cry. Crying doesn't make you less of yourself, or doesn't make you the lower person or anything. It just makes you to let go of your emotions, especially when you cannot talk to someone about it. So cry if you have to cry. Whatever your emotions is doing, however is doing you, cry. If it's good, you're going to laugh. Anything you want to do it. Just make sure that your emotions don't take hold of you, because it's the worst part of this disappointment when you still have emotional blackmail, emotional downtime. Let me use that word, and you still feel like your emotions still keeps pricking you. So you need to just let out your emotions and go with the vibe. If anything you feel like doing at that particular time, as far as it doesn't hurt, just do. Accept that it has been done. Now, after you finish accepting, understand that you are not your disappointment. You are not the same person. Now, this is not maybe something I've read in books or whatever. This is a way that this is something that I have done, and it has really worked for me, and I'm just being practical with you. Next thing is to accept that I'm not my disappointment. And I want you to know that the fact that you were disappointed at some point means that you're a risk taker. Means that you took something. You took a bold step. It means that you took something that it just means that you're a risk taker. Let me just say it means that you're a risk taker. It means that you took a very bold step. So do not feel yourself like you're less of yourself. Whatever disappointment you've ever had, that means that you're a risk taker, because even though you are thought that it could have been a disappointment, even though it looks like it might have been a disappointment, but you still went ahead. Even though you never thought that you felt that it was going to be perfect, it means that at some point there's a likelihood of disappointment, but you still felt like, I mean, we are still going to take up this thing. I mean, it still means that you're a risk taker. So encourage yourself and understand that. I mean, for you to have won't be disappointed at the first instance, or when you try, I mean, speak positive words to yourself and give yourself that understanding that yes, I mean, I took a big risk and I'm proud of myself for that. Now, the next thing is to refocus. You don't have to sit down and begin to wallow in that, or not the things you've done and all of that. No, do not wallow in the issues you've do not wallow in that. Just sit down and begin to refocus. Now, what's the next step? The deal has been done already. What's the next step? What am I supposed to do? What's the next thing to do? You failed an exam. Am I supposed to retake the exam? Am I supposed to go for classes? What did I not do the last time? What did I do well? How do I do better? And I advise that you write down these things. Have a self-evaluation of yourself. Go take yourself on a date. Sit down, ask yourself honest and truthful questions. What did I do wrong? How can I do better? What did I do? You get know what exactly went wrong and how you can do better. Now, manage expectations. When you're trying to refocus, manage expectations. The reason why whatever will have happened initially happened was probably because you had high expectations for things. I mean, you thought that, yeah, I can smash this goal, and then your mind, a part of you was already telling you that, guy, you cannot work out, but then you still felt that yes, I can do it. You didn't set realistic goals for yourself. Or maybe in a relationship you had you had a lot of expectations from a person and you did not communicate this expectation. Now you thought, okay, maybe I'm going into a relationship, this guy is supposed to buy me, supposed to take care of my bills, supposed to take care of this, and then Baba is taking care of his own life. He has his own issues to deal with, and he didn't even know that you were expecting him to do that. Yes, but he didn't know that whenever you have any fight like this, there must be a delivery in front of your door to say peace offering or apology gifts or what have you. Maybe that was how your ex was treating you, and then you felt that, oh, this guy is not romantic, this guy is stingy, and then you broke off the relationship and you're like angry, and you're angry, you wasted time and all of that. I mean, this whole Nollywood scenario in my head. But then I feel like you need to manage expectations. Whatever the expectation, whatever made you to be disappointed initially, learn to manage expectations. Don't just set very high unrealistic goals for things. Another thing I was going to say is be your own motivation. Now, not just sit down and look at social media and all of that and what social media has portrayed how success is, or how success is. No, a lot of times people do not say the behind stories. People do not say what happens at the background. People do not say how things went. They don't say the real story. Just come back and say, oh, I was poor and then I got 500,000 from a beggar, and then I invested and I proved I'm the richest person in Nigeria. And really, in reality, you and I know that it's not so easy to come by, like, as success is not so easy to come by like that. So don't just sit down and make other people your motivation. Yes, you can want to be like Aliko Dangote. Yes, you can want your relationship to be like that person, but be your own motivation. Sit down. When I say be your own motivation, now this is it. Sit down and tell yourself, okay, so you want to, so I told you to set a realistic goal, and then since you set a realistic goal, picture yourself in that realistic goal. Picture yourself in that realistic goal, and then let that goal be your motivation, not what somebody else's goal looks like or what somebody else's success looks like. No, you want to get a particular job. Picture yourself during that interview. Picture yourself how you're going to talk and you're going to smash the next interview. You're not going to make that mistake you made initially. And let that's your goal. Let it be your motivation. So be your own motivation. Picture yourself doing that kind of thing. And really, there's something therapeutic about this, about seeing yourself in whatever you dream. It makes you to believe in yourself and what have you. So be your own motivation, and then carry on this thing with grace. Do whatever makes you happy. Don't just sit down and wallow in shame or what have you. Come out. Don't let imposter syndrome to finish you. Don't begin to work in your own shadows. Be free. People, do things that make you happy. If you want to talk to someone. And so I really hope that somebody somewhere really got the message and really is going to make use of all these things I said, and they're going to get better. And I promise you, God knows. He knows that this disappointment you had is for a greater glory, it's for a greater good. There is something better that God has in plan for me. Just keep trusting Him, relay all your trust on Him, and it will always come true for Him. And I join my faith with yours, and I pray that God will come true for you, and this will just be a story. It will just be a learning curve for you, so it can also encourage other people to become better. I really don't want this video to be long, but apparently it's long already. Thank you if you watched to the end. Thank you very, very much for watching to the end of this video. Please do like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave your comment. Let me know what resonated with. Let me know what you did when you passed through a particular phase of your life that was tough. Let me know what you did, and let me know the kind of videos you want me to do subsequently, and what am I doing? I'm here to serve you. Let me know the kind of videos you want me to do, and I promise you I'm going to do it very soon. Now I'm back for better. I promise to be consistent, so help me God. Thank you very much. See you next time we talk. Remain blessed. Bye.